Look at this model of the Earth. Advancements in communication and transport have connected the world's economies, cultures, and populations into a single network. This is the global village. This farmer's coffee harvest travels from local fields to international ports, monitored by the same shipping metrics and commodity prices that drive markets in New York or London. They are operating on a shared digital grid. Because of this reliance, a shift in global oil prices or a technological breakthrough halfway across the world creates a ripple effect. It changes the daily costs and potential profits for that specific farm. Modern life in Uganda is shaped by these international mechanics, where the stability of a local business often depends on events happening thousands of miles away. This cycle shows the economic exchange at the heart of globalization. Ugandan exports like coffee and tea reach international markets, while foreign direct investment and modern technology flow back into the country. But this reliance creates a risk. If the global network is disrupted by a market crash or a supply chain failure, the inbound flow of capital and resources stops. When this happens, local projects stall. Without stable global fuel prices or continuous investment, transport systems slow down, and export revenues for citizens begin to drop. Globalization is a trade-off. It offers access to rapid modernization, but it makes the local economy dependent on the health of the external market. Interdependence also applies to the environment. Shifting global climate patterns alter Ugandan rainfall and crop yields, presenting a challenge that no single nation can solve alone. We see the same pattern in health security. The transmission of pandemics across borders requires a coordinated response and standardized international policies to manage the threat. Technology follows a similar logic. While the internet shrinks distances, it also reveals a gap in infrastructure. There is a divide between those with the tools to join the global network and those who remain disconnected. In this connected landscape, isolation is no longer a viable strategy for any nation. Globalization also moves people. Brain drain occurs when highly trained professionals, such as the medical staff in this ward, emigrate to developed nations in search of better pay and conditions. This creates a skills gap in local healthcare and education, but it also establishes a diaspora that sends economic remittances and professional expertise back home. As ideas flow, local traditions face pressure. Dominant global media and brands can overshadow unique languages and folklore, leading to cultural homogenization. Pacing slows slightly. Pause for a moment and consider this. How could a local Ugandan business compete in this global market while maintaining its unique cultural identity? One strategy is to use the internet to market that authenticity. Rather than assimilating, local businesses can treat their unique traditions as a specific global selling point. Navigating these forces requires nations to strategically market their own identity, rather than simply consuming global trends. Evaluating these impacts in an essay requires weighing the opportunities against the challenges. On one side, we look at the benefits: increased market access for local goods, the flow of remittances from abroad, and the arrival of advanced technology. This must be balanced against risks: vulnerability to global market shocks, the skills gap left by brain drain, and the threat of cultural erosion. The strongest arguments explain how these forces interact, showing how economic gains, like remittances, often cost local cultural sovereignty. This analytical approach allows you to decode how any global event affects your community. For more practice and detailed case studies, continue your preparation on the Yaka Digital Network.